Hey, where'd the honor student go?
Looking for me?
How'd you get behind me?
So even a mercenary can get taken by surprise.
Didn't your mom teach you it isn't polite to sneak up on people? It's like you vanished without a trace.
Did I? I just move in opposition to my foe and then circle around them. Like this.
I ain't fallen for that twice, kid. Huh? Where'd he go?
Over here.
Oh, how did you get there?
So even the Lord of Spirits can get taken by surprise.
That's impressive, but really unnerving.
Yeah. It's especially creepy when you pull that move on a female opponent.
Creepy? Hey! My special ability isn't creepy.
I'm always surprised at how you're able to channel spirits without having to perform an incantation.
Is it that surprising?
No normal human could do that.
When channeling a spirit, the incantation is supposed to serve as the contract between the parties.
How do you channel spirits without a contract?
I don't do anything particularly special. When I offer mana to the spirits, I just infuse it with my desires. Get your act together and use your art, and no backtalk. Something like that.
That's not a contract. That's a threat.
It's not good to coddle people, be they spirit or human. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say.
Quite a surprising answer indeed.
With Milla, when isn't it?
And my mighty arts win the day yet again.
Well done. Even among the Army's elite, I rarely see arts that powerful.
You better believe it. Hey, Elise, you see that?
Yes, your arts were okay. I'd maybe give them a 6.8.
6.8? Who are you to judge me?
It's just that mine are so much stronger. Teepo's are more like a 9.5.
That's a load of crap. No way some plush toy outscores me. How about we settle this head-to-head?
Alvin, please try to calm down. You're behaving like a child.
Fine, I'll arm wrestle you for it.
You're on. But how exactly are we going to do that?
You have 10 seconds to get into position, or you forfeit the match. 1, 2, 3. Come at me, bro!
Hey, that's playing dirty.
That settles it then. Teepo is officially stronger than Alvin.
The pendant Dressel gave me sure is pretty. I better put it somewhere safe. Teepo, leave it to me. That should do it.
Did you see that? Elise stuffed her pendant inside Teepo.
Maybe Teepo's actually an accessory case? It would explain the bright colors.
Shh, they're coming back.
I want to see the pendant one more time. Teepo! Roger that! It's as pretty as I remembered. Right?
I just don't understand women at all.
You and me both, kid. You and me both. You're in a fine mood, old-timer.
Oh, and did you overhear that? How embarrassing.
That's a nice melody.
What song is that?
It's more of a visualization exercise. I'm practicing the rhythm I use when channeling spirits.
Huh. I knew you had an artistic flair to your channeling, but I didn't know you used music.
So that must be why they call you the Conductor.
Right, because he uses his musical talent when channeling spirits.
Well, not exactly. I must confess that I can't actually read music or play any instruments.
What? The Conductor can't even read music?
Then what are you doing when you wave that baton?
That's from a dance we used to perform in our town's summer fair. The steps of the dance are perfect for measuring the timing of my arts.
Oh.
I'd be so much happier if I hadn't asked.
I've been at the top of my game lately. Only a matter of time before I'm completely unstoppable.
You really have been looking good. Especially with that technique where you stretch out your staff.
Right? That's my super secret tech. I want one. That's so cool. When I stretch out, that's my super secret tech.
That's not a super secret anything. You're just made of stretchy material.
Sorry, Teepo, but mine's in a whole nother league.
I guess that's fair. Leia must have spent a lot of time and energy developing that.
You don't know the half of it. Installing the springs and the switch was a ton of work.
The springs? Your staff is spring-loaded?
That's just like a toy. That's all it is? What? Why is everyone so disappointed? It took me forever to come up with that.
Well, I'll give you points for the ingenuity.
When did my hands get so covered with blisters and scars?
Ah, that's quite a layer of calluses forming around your knuckles.
Yeah, probably from all the people I've hit.
Didn't you want to be a doctor? That's kind of ironic. Do you regret this?
No, these calluses are proof that I'm striving to do the things I need to do.
That's the spirit. They prove you're no quitter.
A man's hands always reflect the path he's walked in life. You have the hands of a true man.
Your calluses are the coolest. I'm going to keep fighting until I have calluses too.
Thanks. You guys are the best. Come on, guys. Let's pick up the pace. Huh? Where is everyone?
Hold up!
Leia, when'd you get so slow?
What? You're the one who got fast!
I agree with Leia.
Really?
This is horrible! Humiliating Jude while playing tag was like my favorite hobby!
She calls the game tag, but when Leia caught me, it was always a full-body tackle.
I guess I'll always have those memories.
Leia, you don't need to give up so quickly. There are always alternate methods to catch Jude.
Fireball!
What are you doing? Ah!
There. See? There are lots of ways to tag him without making physical contact.
You're right. Thanks, Milla.
Oh, man. I should have just let her tackle me. Watch your backs, everyone. Don't get complacent.
Jude has grown into such a prudent young man.
Really? Seems like he's been freakishly level-headed since the day he was born.
I wouldn't say that.
Milla?
I'm just remembering the first time we met, and how you panicked when I trapped you in one of Undine's bubbles.
Oh, I haven't heard this story.
Well, come on. Anyone would freak out if they were suddenly attacked by one of the great spirits.
He does have a point.
I know I'd have been terrified.
What? So I'm some sort of monster now?
Hey, it's okay. Meeting you taught me how to cope with difficult situations.
So I helped you to grow? Well, I'm glad I could be of service.
Jude sure has gotten good at dealing with Milla.
If growing up has taught him anything, it's that.
It feels like my body has become significantly stronger. What do you think?
Absolutely! You look like a powerhouse! I give your bod a 9.9! I wonder who's stronger now, you or Alvin?
I'm staying out of this.
Hooray! Milla wins by forfeit!
Goad me all you want. Pros don't fight battles they won't win. Besides, it's not like there was anyone taking down Milla back when she was physically weaker.
Alvin's right. Milla's power never came from physical strength. Milla's so powerful that she doesn't even need to lift a finger.
I appreciate the compliments, but I do wish someone would give me a chance to test my strength.
If that's what you're after, why not Teepo? He's got the same shape and texture as a punching bag.
Now that you mention it, he does look like he's just right for punching. Hold still, Teepo.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Milla's crazy strong! Your mana lobe is crazy developed.
Is it?
You can just look at her and tell that?
Yeah, totally. When you build it up, your face gets all defined and smart looking.
I have trouble believing that.
So you think my face is stupid looking?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
It is possible. I too felt that my face became more defined after I started channeling spirits. Perhaps the part of the brain that houses the mana lobe also controls the facial muscles.
Rowan, you're buying into this nonsense?
Then maybe the reverse is true. If we were to strengthen our facial definition, maybe our mana lobes would grow stronger.
That could very well be. Let's give it a try.
Teepo, you can't just lie to people all the time like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I've never seen prank victims with such strikingly well-defined faces before.
Ah, that went well. Lately, I've felt so intensely focused when I fight.
Even I have noticed. You are like a finely crafted sword.
A sword, huh? A tool created for the sole purpose of cutting.
There is beauty in its simplicity. However, a sharpened blade is surprisingly fragile.
And a blade that's too sharp may cut the hand that wields it.
You two don't have to worry. I am no tool. I understand that in a wise wielder's hands, a sword can be used for more than cutting foes.
Indeed. It might be used for maintaining one's mustache.
Or peeling a potato, perhaps.
Yes, and if you swing it sideways, you could use it as a blunt weapon. And if you spin it around the tip, you can use it to punch a hole like a drill. You could also use the sheath as a weapon to smash someone's joints.
Do you think Milla understood what we were getting at?
I do believe she understood, but Milla's mindset is a tad on the aggressive side.
Well, that was something. I've never seen such a large monster before.
Monsters who experience a mutation in their mana lobes can expand to massive sizes.
You read that in a book?
Yep.
Not much gets a rise out of you, does it? You're no fun at all.
You didn't seem particularly surprised yourself.
Well, that wasn't anything I haven't seen before.
You've traveled around the world and seen all sorts of things, huh?
All true, but I've never seen anyone pick a fight with a monster that big before.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to show you a new experience.
Lucky me. You know, I don't think any of us have ever used a gel yet.
That just shows you how skilled we are at combat.
I don't like gels. They get stuck in my teeth.
They have the same texture as I do.
I'm sure they pack way too many calories.
I don't even know what gels are supposed to be. Candy? Medicine? Some sort of berry?
That's a good point. Gels are everywhere, but I haven't a clue as to where or how they're made.
For all we know, they could be alive.
Ew, I don't want to hear anymore.
That's so messed up. Don't say things like that.
That did cross the line.
I'm sorry.
Now we'll probably never be able to eat them. Though, personally, I love the damn things.
That monster just now had a weapon integrated into its body. That must have been one of the artificial monsters that the storyteller told us about. One was bad enough. Are there really 5 more of those things out there?
A monster with a weapon growing out of its body. This must be one of the monsters the old man was talking about. Such dangerous creatures. And there are still 5 more of them running around out there. They pose too grave a threat to ignore. That was the last of them. We've eradicated all of the extant Devil's Beasts.
Indeed, the last remnants of the Battle of Fezabel. After 20 years, I'm glad we were finally able to put them to rest.
And since we got the devil's arms, it was a win-win.
We got a twofer.
They sure weren't easy to find, though. I guess the devils were in the details.
Jude, seriously?
Alvin, what's wrong?
It's probably nothing, but don't these weapons seem a bit strange to you?
In what way?
I don't know quite how to put it, but they feel like they're not as impressive as they should be.
Now that you mention it,
These are weapons not forged by men, but born from beasts. They may have special properties.
Maybe the old man who told us about the devil's beast knows something.
That's true. We can head back to Sapstrath Sea Haven to see him.
Perhaps he can tell us more about these devil's arms.